to our program, and I'm your presenter, Ayubumze. We are here at Marlborough House, which is the heart and seat of the Commonwealth. As you know, that the Commonwealth is a combination of 53 nations in the world who have got shared values.
And spokesperson. It's my pleasure to welcome you all here today to this press conference following the 43rd meeting of the Commonwealth Ministerial Action Group. We know today is a busy news day in London. It's the focal point for discussions on Ukraine and Russia, and we know that some of you have had to divide yourselves between the Kerry Lavrov talks and being here, so we're appreciative that you could join us here today. No hands in the back. Okay, I think there was someone here on this. Yes? Ben TV?
Ayubumze, Ben TV, Sketch Channel 82. I just wanted to concentrate on the issue that is happening within the Commonwealth, and this is about the shared values of the Commonwealth. Last night I was watching the president of Uganda saying Uganda is in trouble and is a member of the Commonwealth, and it's something about what he said, imposing social behavior because he has signed the anti-homosexual bill. This morning on my way here, I just saw that the World Bank has also, and the European Union, put sanction in Uganda. What is the position of the Commonwealth on this? Do you share the views of the Uganda government or the East African government in general, who feel that there is social imperialism on it, in the words of the Uganda president? Thank you.
On the matter of sexual preferences and LGBTI, I want to make it absolutely clear that the Commonwealth opposes discrimination on any grounds and stands up for the principles of equality, non-discrimination, non-victimization, non-criminalization. But it is for each member state to look to these principles and develop this internally as it befits them the most. And the other point I have made is that there is a question of, a legal question, if you like, of harmonizing your laws with your constitution and with your other international obligations. So the Commonwealth is very clear on the values that are involved in this, but is also very clear that this is a matter of the member states themselves harmonizing their own national policies in order to be in consonance with Commonwealth values.
The question that you have asked, that Uganda has dealt with last week, is a matter that touches more on cultural values. And the Commonwealth needs to go very slowly and very carefully when it deals with the cultural norms and ideologies in the continent. And I think the Commonwealth will be hearing me saying that any imposed Western cultural norm in the continent or elsewhere is more likely to lack legitimacy and acceptance. And unless this matter is taken carefully and the people become so sensitive when imposing such cultural differences and norms, we may not end up well. We may not end up well in the continent when it comes to the debate on LGBTIs. And so my call again as a chairman is we have to move slowly, carefully, when we deal with cultural norms and the values in this globe. Thank you.
I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Tanzania, Bernard Membe, and the current chair of the Commonwealth Ministerial Action Group here for the next 2 years.
Now, what does the CMAG do?
Of course, the CMAG is there as an organization to support, to advise, to consult, and to even suspend a member of the Commonwealth that is breaching the Commonwealth values.
And how long have you been the chairman? How long has Tanzania been the chairmanship?
No, the chairman normally takes 2 years. Now, this is my first meeting as chair of the CMAG. I was elected in Sri Lanka in November last year, and this portfolio will last for 2 years until 2015.
Now, what do you think Tanzania needs to get out of this chairmanship?
Well, it's not a matter of getting something, but the accomplishment is great. That in being a chair of the CMAG, Tanzania will seize the opportunity to further integrate with members of the Commonwealth. Tanzania will have the opportunity to air out its views and its experiences in conflict management, conflict prevention, and conflict solutions. And so it's an opportunity where Tanzania's experience in a global arena in matters pertaining to conflicts, security matters, will have an opportunity to put them into practice and advise in respect of best practices, advise other members of the Commonwealth to emulate what we are doing in the continent and in Tanzania. Let me say that what Uganda has done is not far from the continent's sentiments. Specifically I said, and I'm repeating here, that this question of gays and homosexualities is a cultural norm, it's a cultural issue. And in that continent, I'm talking of Africa, in that continent, you must go very slowly, you must be going very carefully when you deal with the issues pertaining to culture, particularly cultural norms and values. The continent attaches maximum importance on cultural values more than political values, than other issues. And so one has to go very slowly. If you do not go slowly and you jump into bringing in imported cultural values, then you are in for difficulties. And probably this is what Uganda's message is. You import a Western or foreign cultural value into the continent, it will come into conflict with the indigenous cultural norms and values, and that is where problems may start. And so I've urged my colleagues in the Commonwealth to go slowly, to go carefully, because this is a deep-rooted cultural norm and value that can dismantle the country in a matter of hours if you are not careful.